Oh, that's right. I'm being recorded. Good morning. Welcome to Breakfast on Salt Creek, and something that one of our cachers has decided to try is videotaping some of the events and then posting them on Facebook for the people that aren't able to come, that are missing all the fun and activities and announcements that we've got going. So anyway, we'll do what we normally do to start off. We'll introduce ourselves, say your cache name, your real name, and where you're from, and I'll start. I'm Dave, TeamDAAK, your accomplished cache owner for this event, and I'm from Omaha.
I'm Mary, support staff from Omaha.
I'm Tara from GTCO Cachers from Papillion.
Julia, Mac 5, Omaha. Becky, Monkey 12, La Vista.
Good. Dad, Alan from Lincoln.
Cash Potato, Bellevue.
Starting the cat, Omaha.
Backwards Kathy, 57, Omaha.
Good.
Okay,
Country Guy, you're up.
Country Guy, this is my wife Susan, we're from Harvard.
I'm G. Where are you? Jim from Wahoo.
Stargazing woman from Elkhorn.
Roger from Roger Dodger fame, Council Bluffs.
Lynn, Lady Cash, Bellevue.
Never mind, Angie's here.
Jesse and Julie Lemons, J and J Lemons, Bennett.
Geneva, Bellevue.
The untrackable Geodad from Bellevue.
Mr. Zoo from Lincoln.
Cash Rose from Lincoln.
Scott from Gasp from Omaha.
Audrey from Gas from Omaha.
Calamity CB, Carol from Omaha.
Cargill 1257, Rick, Omaha.
Rhoda Rudy, Doug from Omaha.
Roger.
You're being recorded.
I'm Robert, Hall Lily from Bellevue.
Brian, BTCO Cachers, Bellevue.
You're not going to shoot yourself?
There I am.
Anyway,
Damn, I broke the camera.
we've got, for announcements, I did not print up the list of upcoming events, but I know there's some little event this afternoon. Brian, do you want to talk about your own event?
Yeah, so we got a CITO this afternoon at Memorial Park in here.
11 o'clock.
At 11 o'clock. Should give everyone plenty of time to get there, and it will help you get your souvenir for the road trip 2015 icon.
So for the new cachers, of which I think you guys are probably some of our newest, are you aware of what he's talking about with the souvenirs and
Vaguely.
okay, I'm sure, Geneva, can you explain to them a little bit? Not right now, not right now. Or I will, whichever. And CITO is Cash in Trash Out. It's a special kind of event. And it just so happens it counts for, since I'm doing it now anyway, counts for a special souvenir for your cache page. They have it's called the Road Trip Series, and if you get an Earth cache or a CITO event starting yesterday until September something, you'll get this special icon. So come help pick up trash and limbs at Memorial Park in Omaha. And it's always fun.
Somebody?
Pardon me?
Limbs.
Limbs. Yes.
Yeah, this new Earth cache up in Wahoo.
It's a really nice Earth cache. Don't point that at me, and if you want, I will list out what the events are.
I do know of a couple that I specifically want to call out. The annual picnic is coming up. It's the September 12th. So next month we will have this event on the 5th like we would normally have. The Bellevue Breakfast Bunch is getting pushed back to the 19th, and so that we can have the picnic on the 12th. And that's in Kearney, down at Kearney's, not
Port
Kearney
Kearney.
State, yeah, Port Kearney. It's not state park though, it's,
Yep.
is it state park?
You gotta have a permit, you gotta have a sticker.
Anyway, it's there. We promised the weather will be good. It was perfect last year.
And the evening of September 11th is 3 Minutes in Paradise at Fort Kearney State Rec area.
So that, I'll just plug that for a minute. I wasn't able to do it last year, but I did it the year before, and it's a lot of fun. Sit around a campfire. There's alcohol, adult beverages, and I think there's some other food. But anyway, it's kind of fun to sit and listen to people's caching stories. They're not fish stories; they're real caching stories. So that's a lot of fun if you can attend that as well. I'll come to my other one. So you have a list.
Spitballs and Food Fights is tomorrow. Don't point that at me. And, okay, so Spitballs and Food Fights, it's somebody from out of town who's doing an event at the Dugout. Then lunch at the Dugout is on Monday.
So that's the Dugout, which is DJ's Dugout in Omaha and 114th and
And it's
Dodge.
at the old location.
The old location.
Monday is the lunch at the Dugout.
The guy that's hosting is Ernie from Wichita, and he's a benchmark person. He's a surveyor actually in Kansas.
I'm definitely.
Okay, and then there's Bellevue Breakfast Bunch on the 8th.
Hey, Christina, before you go off of that one, be mindful it's at a new location. We did move it. We're trying a new restaurant in Bellevue. So don't go to the old place. Go to the listed coordinates on the cache page.
Okay. And then Charlie Flash Mob, not Flash Mob, on the 15th, which is right next to a cache over by the Cupcake Island. And you already did 3 Minutes in Paradise, the 12th Annual Nebraska Cache Picnic. And then there's GeoCoin Fest
Oh,
Friday,
no.
which is your thing.
There's also breakfast in Hastings next week.
Ah, and then I think
Don't steal my thunder.
tomorrow the British are coming in Norfolk.
And the dugout lunch that we're having is the last dugout lunch at the old location.
So those not familiar, they're just moving across the street.
Yep, where Clancy's used to be.
So just not too far away. What I cut stargazing off on is that there's this little thing coming up. October 3rd is the first, Nebraska's very first mega event. It's the GeoCoin Fest. There's going to be lots of stuff there on for GeoCoins, but here's the deal. Even if you don't care about GeoCoins, come out. You'll get your possibly your very first mega icon event for your caching experience. It's going to be a blast. I'm one of the committee members. We've got a full day of activities planned. The museum opens at 9 o'clock. It is free for all geocachers. So you can come in, you can do the geocache thing, or you can just sign or log and you can go look at airplanes and missiles the entire time. Whatever it is you want to do. And it goes until 4 o'clock. The doors close at 5. And in that time frame, we're going to have vendors there. They're going to be selling geocoins, other geocaching paraphernalia. I also have, I'm the scheduler, so I've got a number of classes. Our very own Stargazing here is going to be giving a class on benchmarking. I had to think about it. She's doing benchmarking. She's going to greatly prune down her 4-hour presentation from before.
Only 2. Come on now.
So anyway, you can learn a little bit about benchmarking at GeoCoin Fest. I wanted Ernie, the gentleman that Dick was just talking about, to come up, a professional surveyor, to give a presentation on benchmarking, but he was not available. I also have a presentation on earth caching. I have a guy coming up from Missouri that has made somewhere between 100 and 200 earth caches. His presentation is going to be on how to make an earth cache. The Omaha, the eastern Nebraska area is greatly lacking in earth caches. And I have somebody that lives about 4 houses away from me that he's a geology professor at UNO, and his wife teaches earth caching to teachers. And I told her, I said, I would love to put more earth caches out. I just don't know of any good places. And she said, oh, there's plenty of places in eastern Nebraska to put earth caches. So she won't be there, but the gentleman from Missouri will be here to give a presentation on earth caching. We also have a lackey. For those of you that don't know, a lackey is somebody that works for Groundspeak. So we'll have a lackey here that's going to be up on stage, and you can ask questions of what it's like to be a lackey, a professional geocacher of sorts. And then we also will have a presentation or a reviewers panel. We'll have, looks like at least 2 reviewers that will be up on stage that you can ask questions about what it's like to be a reviewer, worst experience, best experience, whatever it is you want to ask of them. And some of us even know at least one of the reviewers that will be there. I tried to get the snake guy there, but he's very, very difficult to get a hold of, so he will not be there, which some of you will be happy about. Otherwise, like I said, it's going to be a full day, plenty of things to do. Bring the kids, bring your spouse, don't bring your dog. There is an event Friday night, basically a kickoff. I don't remember where it's at. Then we have
Steakhouse, isn't it?
round the bend.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a breakfast on Sunday.
And then we have the GeoCoin Fest on Saturday, and then Sunday at Garden Cafe in Rockbrook in Omaha is a basically a going away breakfast for everybody to attend as well. So lots of activities that weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We would like to have had some other events and CEDOs on that Saturday, but Groundspeak rules do not allow us to do that anymore. So if you have any questions, I'll be happy to answer those. Is there anything else anybody has for the greater good?
You're gonna have some, aren't you gonna have some of the new cache type too?
Oh, there's also going to be the lab cache. We're going to have lab caches. They've already been laid out. I don't know anything about lab caches, but I do know they are all in the building. You can get them just walking around in the building and doing whatever it is you have to do to qualify for it.
Right now, they're only available at mega events.
Right. So that's a different icon for your cache page as well. And I would venture to guess there's very few people in here that even have a lab cache. Found a lab cache. Yeah, that'd be okay. So most of you have, and I don't know what I'm talking about.
Once they get published, it's,
anyway, once again, anything else? You want to share anything with us?
I'm Angie, I'm your waitress.
She does a great job.
Yes, she does.
All right, thank you guys for coming, and we'll see you at Memorial Park for the CEDO event in a little over an hour. Thanks.